with this project because
we're in. We'll tell people about that now.
Yeah.
Hello everyone.
Hi everyone.
I'm purposely hidden behind because Ella's going to take the lead on this session, and I'm going to sneak over there in a second and like manage the camera a little bit.
Yeah, so your cameraman.
Yeah, so you can see things a little bit clearer. So yeah, how are you all doing? Is it raining where you are? We're trying to adapt to Welsh winter days, aren't we?
It's happening.
Yeah.
It's here till March now. That's it now.
But at least we've got sewing and crochet. It's busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're set.
Yes.
We're going to do zips today.
Yeah, we're even forward to this. So let's get the comments on it. Shall I do
my
first little bit of technological?
Oh, thank you.
Oh, a bit wobbly because we're sitting on the laptop is actually on a tin of paint.
Yeah.
Yeah, very technical.
Professional. Cool.
Yeah, tell them all about the zips. I'll go over here.
Ooh, right. This is what I'm going to show everyone how to make. I don't know if we'll be able to make the whole thing, but the thing we're going to focus on is doing the zip. Because every beginner sewer, most people I talk to are really scared of zips. Now they are. There you go. That's the lining. They're not scary. Anyone can do a zip. So we're just going to do. I'll show you.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I as always. I always forget which way to lean. I as always said that I was going to like learn with you the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And as always, I've been busy, so I'm quite excited to learn today.
No, it's all good. So I've already cut out my pieces. I can probably put the dimensions to this when we finish.
I can tell them right now.
Ah, fab.
Yeah, I can be your assistant.
So I'll just tell you what's in front of me if anyone's sewing along or you just want to know. I've got a zipper foot I'm going to put on. And this is a universal one. If you type in universal into Google, this one will come up. I don't know the brand.
No, I'm not sure. It was from... I think it's from that German brand. I can have a look during the session and not type it in. But yeah, this is 6 inches by 5 inches, or about 16 centimeters by about 13 centimeters.
Fab. So I've got that, my zipper foot, and then I've cut out 2 main pieces for the outer bit, and then the zip is lined, so I've got 2 lining pieces as well, and they're all identical. If you look on this one, this is my outer fabric. That's my lining. What else have I got?
And this is a great project for people who just want to make a bunch of like cute little things, and then you would develop them, couldn't you, into like harder things.
There you go. This is my blue Peter bit. So this is actually no harder than that, but because that's got a bit more 3D to it. When you're learning, I think this is the best thing to learn how to put a zip in with. And then you could go on to this nice quilted one. But if you look on this one, I don't know if you can probably tell, but there's basically 2 types of zippers. There's this one that's quite chunky, and when you're first learning, that might be a bit hard to sew through, because when you sew a zip in, that's a bit thick. So we're going to use an invisible zip, even though the project's not invisible. No, yes. So that'd be weird. But when you're getting onto your dressmaking and stuff, you can put one of these in. You had a nice green dress, and if you did it really well, you wouldn't even know it's there. Yes. So yeah, invisible zips do sound scary, but I think again they're not any more scary. Not. Is it that you've got to sew a little bit closer to them? You've got to sew as close as possible, because basically I need that bit. Should show. So, yeah. But on this, we're not aiming to go as close as possible. So, yes, it's a visible zip. Yeah. But yeah, visible zip. Shall we start? Yeah, let's go for it. So you can use any type of length zip for this, because we're going to cut it off at the end. If you look on this one, I used exactly the same zip, and then when I tell you to, you just backstitch the ends and chop it off. This just means that when you're learning, this foot there doesn't get in the zipper puller, doesn't get in the way, because you can pull it right to the end, sew all your zips down. Right, yeah. I think, yeah. But if you, when you get a bit more technical, you don't have to do that, because it's a waste of zip, really. Yeah, so it's good to know. So you always need a zip basically longer than what you need. Slightly longer, yeah. Yes, yeah. It's cool. Cool. So, where should I start? You can take, and basically, if you sewed anything before, like a pillow, a tote bag, you're always sewing the right sides together. Yeah, there's hardly ever a reason why you would never do that. Exactly. Yeah. And turning it inside out. And the zip's no different. You're just putting a zip in the middle of it. Yes. Cool. Okay. So I'm going to take... Ignore these 2. Yep. This is when I think we'll be able to see. Yeah, so, I'll have a little play with the camera as well, because you're going to change the foot. Yeah, should I pin? I'll pin and then change the foot. Cool, I'm ready for filming. Right, this is my lining fabric. Ooh. Oh yeah, I can see the bad side. So as usual, we're going to do right sides together. So I'm going to put my lining fabric, beautiful side facing up onto the table. And then I'm going to put my main fabric and I'm going to make them touch each other like that. And if I was making like a normal pouch without a zip, that's the way I'd sew.
Yeah.
And it's no different with a zip. So you just got to sandwich it in. So if you look on your zip, hi everyone. I just don't want to miss anything.
Yeah, no.
This is a bit more obvious, but we're not going to use that one because you can tell quite obviously which is the right way after the zip. When you're looking at an invisible zipper, because it is meant to be a bit more discreet, it is harder to see, but you just need to check for the pillar, and that is the top of your zip. And that, when you sandwich it in, is always going to be facing to the sky. And anytime you do any sewing with a zip, that needs to be facing up.
Okay.
So I'm going to open it slightly and then put it in like that. Make sure the zip's all the way closed.
So that's facing down at the moment, yeah? Is that right?
My zipper is facing up.
Oh,
it's the right way up.
Okay.
Yeah,
so it is hard to tell. Yeah,
it is hard to tell. Just the whole thing with zips is you just need to keep checking. Even I get it wrong. You know what I mean? Like, you just need to pin, check, pin, check. So then I'm going to go back to right sides together, and the top edge. I want to be more visible. There you go.
A bit more. You just do a bit of hands as well.
Yeah. This top edge of the zip aligns with the top edge of the fabric. I don't want to do that. That's wrong. I'm going to sandwich it all in and get that top edge to the top edge there. I'm just going to keep it like pretty equidistant on either side. It doesn't really matter.
Good word. My dad would approve.
I know.
Yeah.
English degrees paying off.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to do right sides together again, and we're back to where we started. Now we've just got a zip in the middle. And then I'm going to pin that. And this is a good point, to be fair. I don't know what pins you've got at home, but if you've got smaller pins, like not that one, a nice skinny one like that, that's so much easier pinning a zip.
Okay.
It just means you can get more in there, and then you can more accurately see
what you're doing.
Yeah. Cool.
That's a shame because we've got a lot of long pins, haven't we?
I know.
Yeah.
I keep using those up on the next book, so I'm just going to pin. And as you would pin like a tote bag or anything like that together, just pin along that top edge.
You've got the right sides together and then the zip and the top edge.
And
then just a reminder for anyone joining. So it's about 16 centimetres by 13 centimetres, those two squares, aren't they?
Yeah, to make a little coin purse. Cool. And then if I open it out, like this is why we do all the pinning. Open it out, and I'm going to hold it down to think. You can tell that when I pull my zip along, when it's a finished product,
it'll go all the way
it's
along.
all the right way.
Nice.
Fab. Cool. So we'll put that to the side because I can't really do anything more unless I put this back on.
Cool. I'll try and get that angle of this.
Hey. Right. With your sewing machine, you probably don't need. I've got a set of screwdrivers, but there's probably one that came with your machine. And use that. I'm just going to use this bright red one. And if you look on your presser foot, every machine's different. So if your machine came with a zipper foot, use that zipper foot. Use the manual or the video online that says that.
Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It's no worth ever going out and buying new stuff. But there'll be some resource out there there to help you.
Exactly. There's always anything.
But this is a standard presser foot we've got, because I'm noticing new machines don't have many presser foots provided.
Don't get any accessories.
No. So if you bought a newer machine, you might not be lucky enough to have your own bag of accessories.
And we've got loads of different machines in the studio.
Yeah.
So it's just good to have the universal ones. So what you're going to do is take your screwdriver, lefty loosey, and I'm just going to take the whole thing off like that. That wasn't very tight. I think I did it. But it might take a while.
That's quite good to know anyway, if you ever need to tighten or loosen your foot. I actually didn't really click about that recently. You know, we had one that the foot kept dropping and I just kind of carried on, and then suddenly I thought, why don't I just screw it back on? Because it would click back on. But there
you go.
So
that comes off the whole thing. So that's your presser foot and the back. On some machines, so my machine at home, you can just click the back and then I can change my zipper foot without unscrewing. But do just check your machine. But this is fine if you want to buy this universal one.
This is, yeah.
We love our genomes. Cool. I'm going to confuse myself now.
I know, on live.
If you do get confused, because I do, because that doesn't look like this.
Yes.
I always just try and hold that.
Yeah, and think what does this do?
And what direction is that going in? And then I can line up my zipper foot. And as you can tell, it's shaky hands. It looks really similar, like that actually, but it doesn't look too different. And I know it needs to go in that direction. So you can just let me move this. Put this in a safe place.
Yes.
You need this again. See, new machines don't have a little pouch there.
No.
So just put it. I don't know. I'll put it there.
Yeah, that's true actually. Does it not?
No. I'll just do that again. There's a gap there, and I was careful then to not take the screw out, just because I just don't like it making my life hard.
Yeah, leave
so
it.
Keep it in there if you can, and then I'm just going to slot this into there. And that's literally, I'm going to do a bit with my hand. Ta-da! And then taking my screwdriver again. Should be alright. Didn't get many turns on that.
No, I think you only undid a little, didn't you?
Yeah, cool.
Cool.
And then this bit, I don't know what's the best sound.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. This is why the universal one's great, because you don't need to worry about your needle position on the machine. I'm unscrewing this to show you that this moves where your zip wants to go. So the point of a zipper fit is that you can get a lot closer to the edge of your zip without hitting like metal on metal. And then you can move it and get really in there.
Okay.
You don't want to be too far because it won't clamp. If I did that now.
That's so clever.
Yeah, these are great. The more I use these universal ones, the more I like them. Your machine can do this for you. Sometimes it's just nice. I'm quite a manual person, I reckon. I like certain things about.
Yeah, it's a control thing, I think.
Yeah. Cool. I'm going to put the threads to the back like usual, and I haven't tightened that up, so I'm just going to see where I want that to land. And then I'm going to put my fabric underneath, just as you would expect to, where you've pinned. And I want to kind of my zipper foot to land there. So I'm going to tighten that up.
Oh, look at that.
That's going to get me as close as to the zip as possible. I've got red cotton and I've realised.
I know, yes.
Make it nice and obvious. That's a bit tangled. Then everything else works as normal, so I'm just using that to put my needle down.
Literally, I don't know if anyone can see, but you're right next to that zip, aren't you?
Yeah, as close as possible.
Yeah, that's great.
And this is when you start with these like plastic invisible zips, you can be a bit more confident with it because if your machine is going to take going through that plastic zip a bit easier. When you get onto stuff like this and you've got this involved, it's going to be a bit hard. Like that's why you need the zipper foot really, but you can sew over that.
So these are almost better for beginners.
Oh yeah, these are 100% better. These invisible zips.
Okay.
Because you can just chop them easy too. That's quite hard to get your scissors through.
Yeah. Cool.
And then you're just going to sew the straight line down where you pinned. So I'm going to do that now.
Didn't it?
All right. Cool. I'm scared now. Oh, it's stuck. There we go. Cool. There's my pin. Oh. Sorry, everyone. The main thing you'll notice with a zipper foot in is it doesn't clamp your fabric as much.
So you have to.
So you have to kind of give it a bit of a push more, but not too much. It just, if it had the whole metal thing, you wouldn't be getting anywhere near as close. This red's quite good.
Yeah, it's actually accidentally worked well.
When you put in a zip, it's not actually that much sewing, so you do benefit from going really slow.
So as always, just a forward and reverse
Forward
at the beginning
and
and the end.
yeah. Sorry, there's an autopilot. Oh, our bobbins ran out.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
We go and deal with that.
Really good.
About something. The weather.
The weather, nice.
From here. Just one, I guess, with that and there. That's it.
Yeah. Cool. So you can see this top edge I've done stitching now. Oh, I've actually caught it.
Oh,
look at that! Done something wrong. Can you see the little pucker? It'll just shrink my bag. I'm not going to change it now. But it's kind of got an uneven shape, but I'll trim it. So now you've done that, you're going to do the same thing, because I still have somewhere, there you go, these two fabrics. So we want to get to this point where we've got two main pieces of fabric, and then I flip it and I've got two lining pieces of fabric. So I'm going to do that. What I'm doing now is, because you can't use an iron on your zip, it will melt it. So you do a thing called finger pressing. Did you know this?
Nope.
You just pull it out.
Really?
Just pull it, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I love anything that doesn't involve ironing, so that's... Okay.
Obviously not aggressively. You don't want to rip your thing in half, but should I show everyone what I did for this one? This is a little lesson. Don't do this.
Yeah.
I made this demo about a week ago. I was really impressed with it. It's like halfway to this one.
Yeah.
And then I was cutting something out and it was underneath, and now it's got a hole in it.
Yeah. It tells the story
sad.
of what not to do.
So don't do that. But now I've got to this point and I want to be looking. Don't want to confuse anyone. This is where we were when we came out the machine, with our top line of stitching there. Now I'm going to pull that over and make that drape like that. Yeah. And now I want to see my main fabric like that. So the top edge of the zip we haven't sewn, I want that to show again. So when I do the same right sides together, I want to be able to pin that at the top again. If I pinned on there, we'd have to, you don't want to be sewing on that line. You've done that side of the zip now.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, that's good.
Cool.
I want to make one now.
Yeah, you can finish this. It's going to be tiny because I'm going to look at it. Right, so you want to do exactly the same thing. And I always just think, get this out of the way because it will hurt your brain. So bring your lining again. Do your right sides together. So I've got lining, beautiful sides facing up, main fabric, beautiful sides facing down. Then I'm going to bring this, I'm going to get this involved again. So I'm actually going to sandwich the whole thing this time. You can just treat it as if you're just sandwiching the zip again. All a zip is just symmetry. That's the only thing that hurts you. Hurts your brain. Right, so I'm going to line that top edge with the lining fabric again.
So then, so the fabric. I see. So the goods, the birds on top of each other and the dots on top of each other.
And now we have 4 pieces of fabric and they're sandwiching the zip.
Yes.
What I'm going to do is take my little pins.
But you're just sewing through the 2 new ones.
The 2 new ones, yeah.
The other ones are a little bit lower. I see.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this is why I love these little zips, pins. Can't get my words.
Yeah.
Because it means I can flip it a bit easier and check what I've done is right before I sew it.
Yeah. I haven't seen any questions here yet. I know Jean's asked a question and Virtual Village Hall have replied. But yeah, if anyone's got any questions, just whilst you think of them, and then I can let Ella know, or I can try and help as well.
Yeah, that'd be all good. I'll try and answer everything. Cool. So really carefully, because this is only pinned, I'm just checking visually what I do is right. So yeah, my 2 main pieces of fabric are going to end up when they're sewed with this nice zipper. And I'm able to pull that zipper down for now, just to show you. So that makes sense to me. That's going to work. If you've done this and you've pinned and your lining's this side and your main's that side, when it's all flipped around, you've done it wrong. Just do it again. It's all good.
Yeah, it's the other way around.
That's why we pin. Nice little pins. And then I'll show you the other side. Your zipper on the other side, when that's backwards, that bit facing down, should have your nice 2 bits of lining fabric like that. Cool. Yeah. But you're not going to sew like that because you'll just confuse yourself. So you're going to go back to where you pinned and find that. There we go. And now we're going to do exactly the same. It's just the same step of pieces. So I'm going to sew along this edge there.
Fabulous.
Cool.
We'll do it. And I reckon, because I think then it would be good to even just show the last little bit of putting it together, because maybe people would want to bake this product, and we can do that a bit quicker, can't we?
Yeah, let's do it. I actually love the colours of that. So I want to finish it.
What would you do if it's a question for you, if your jeans, that zip went?
Oh,
I know, it's tough, isn't it? That's hard, isn't it?
Just have to unpick it.
Yeah.
Yeah, on a jeans.
I know, I'm not sure that I would do them, but I'd get them done, because I believe in your favourite jeans living forever.
Depends what it is. If the zip went, I've fixed many a zip on a skirt.
Yeah, skirt is soft fabric, isn't it? But I think
My mum would fix it.
Yes, yeah, wait till you go home and give it to your mum. Yeah, there you go.
Can't go alive without talking about one of our mums.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm just putting I don't even need to play around with the foot because I'm sewing exactly the same line. I'm put the needle in.
There we go.
Cool. Hopefully this is nice to me. I did pucker it last time. I think it was the pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, it doesn't like me. There we go. When you're starting a zip on that top edges, sometimes it needs a bit of a pull along because it's such a big amount of fabric to get through. Oh, it's worth saying I'm not going this slow for the video. I always do a zip this slow.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah. Not worth unpicking. You can just do it right. A little bit of this. Fab, and then needs a lot. Give it a check to see if what I told you was right. Come on. Cool. Let's have a look. It's not very long because I puckered it, but it's fine because we're just going to shrink it. There you go. It is on that side, and that's what counts. There we go. So if you've got something that looks like that, with your zipper, the puller to that should be on the side of your main fabric, then you've done well.
Cool.
This probably will be neater than mine. And then I'm going to do what I was saying before about the finger pressing. And it's probably most important at this stage because what you're going to do now is top stitch these two bits. Not that I don't want to top stitch in the red though.
No.
So I might do that in a minute.
Yes. Do you want to just explain it, like how they would turn it into a pouch, maybe, just so
of course.
We're not stuck with.
Yeah, it's fine. So what you want to do at the end of sewing your zip, and you're going to do 2 lines of top stitching, so you want to get it to this point where your zip doesn't look like that, because when you fold it and make a nice pouch, if it's got really long lines of zipper, you're just going to know about it.
Yeah.
So how you do that is take your reverse stitch and you just go forward and backwards, forwards and backwards.
Yeah. You'll see that. So just to make sure that it doesn't go over the edge, just done a bunch of reverse and forward, just seal that end.
But the most important thing to note with that is if I do that and then cut the 2 edge and I lift the pillar like that, I wouldn't have a zip anymore. I just have like a weird bit of plastic.
Yes. So
when you do that,
the zip must be in working.
And actually, for the rest of this project, you want your zip a bit open, because then when you get to turning your insides out, you're gonna not be able to.
Right.
So, should I pin it? Should I show you?
Yeah, go for it. I think. Yeah. It's only a demo, isn't it? So I'll use it.
Yeah. Good.
You good for my dog poo bags?
Nice.
Yeah,
classy.
Random. Yeah.
Cool. So this
Gwen
side
doesn't mind red thread.
No, she loves it. One side where you're going to do your back stitching, that's going to be easy because that's all jammed together. But this side where it's open, where am I? Is I'm going to have to put quite a few pins through it. Otherwise, I'm going to have this big gap. So this is quite fiddly, and this is my least favourite bit.
Yeah, because you don't want to do that off.
But if you, if you put loads through the actual fabric.
Right.
Ta-da. You can go as close to this edge as you want before you cut it. I kind of plays it safe. I don't really care for going that close because when you fold it all in, it
disappears. Yeah.
If you want to go right to that edge, you can. Yeah, I actually did go right to that edge. I changed my mind.
Yeah.
Cool. Should I do that?
Yeah, go for it.
Got time. And then I'm going to show.
Yeah, and then you just whiz it together really, and
yeah,
it'd just be good. I can imagine a lot of people who can sew can roughly visualise it, but it's good to see it just to be sure.
It's not the friendliest of maneuvers. That should be alright. just want to make sure it doesn't come out at the end, but it's actually not the end of the word if it's not the most secure thing, because in a minute you're going to sew it all together anyway.
Yes. And you mentioned top stitching, so you're not going to do that right now, but you could do that.
No, I would. And every other project. Oh, did I top stitch? I didn't top stitch that one. I top stitched.
Yeah.
The edge of that zip. So hard to see where you are. There you go. That's the top stitch.
Yeah. So
and on this one.
And you kept this foot on for that.
I did. It's actually not essential.
Right.
I would change it before you put the bag together. But apart from that, and then on here, this needs top stitching.
Yes.
It makes your zip lie flat.
Yeah.
So it's quite important. I probably will do it in a sec. Right, I'm going to do this side. This is a bit crazy, this. Don't think I picked my favourite machine today.
No, yeah, they've all got big stuff, I think.
Go to the back. This one you'll find easier. Obviously the hard one first. Ease it down. Sewing for a zip is going to feel quite unnatural. You can hear it.
Yeah,
There we go. That'll be alright. Cut the threads, and then because I've kept that zip there, I can cut this off now.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can just buy a zip that's the right size for your project. Yeah. But when you're learning, you notice when I was sewing those lines, then that never got in the way because it was there.
Right.
Yeah. But if you're doing any other project with the right size zip, it will get in the way.
Okay.
And you have to just move it as you go.
Yes.
Cool. Right. Shall we imagine I've top stitched?
Yeah, let's imagine that.
Nice. So we're going to do, same as always, do right sides together now. So I'm taking my two swatchy outers and I'm going to pin those together, and then that will naturally leave my two lining fabrics. And then you'll notice here your zip won't lie as flat. But it's never.
That's okay, yeah.
That's fine. You're going to have to go over something, otherwise you wouldn't have done a zip. But it can go pretty 2D. You just have to manipulate it quite a lot with your hands. I don't know how to explain it better than that, but you don't want it to. You're not going to sew through that, are you?
Yeah,
because it's just.
If it's something you had to iron, you just have to make sure you really avoid that zip. Yeah.
Yeah, and you could always just put a tea towel over it, and it'll probably be fine. It's just all good. So I don't know if I've got chalk.
Chalk one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll give it chalk.
Then I can top stitch later.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
like I said, I don't think we're going to mind.
No. Before you get to this bit, I'm just going to unpin to show you. It is kind of adamant that there's a hole in your zip. So if that was all the way done up, when I go to turn this inside out, I'm not going to be able to. So I'm going to get it back to right sides together.
There you go.
Fab, thank you. And you will find this bit shrinks your purse a bit, but that's why the pattern's quite big. Because it does end up like that.
Yeah, but you could also increase the size. It would be very flexible, actually, wouldn't it? So you could do one the whole length of the zip, make a pencil case, like a longer, thinner rectangle, and cool, all sorts.
Cool. I'm just putting pins through the middle so that zip flies as flat as I can get it, really. Then I'll just show you the line of stitching you do with this chalk. So this is our lining. Your lining should match up nicer than mine. I got camera shy. I had a wobble.
Yeah. But no one would notice, I'm sure.
No. I leave a nice generous seam allowance. That's about a centimetre. And it's a continuous line of stitching over the zip. It joins it all together.
You do literally do like a
and that's why you
entire
have
square, do you?
That's why you have that happening and not you kind of, that's the most important bit you want to continuously sew, otherwise you're going to have a gap in your zip and you're just going to have a nightmare trying to.
Yeah. Then whilst you're doing that, I can let people know I should get in the frame, really, but
yeah. She's back.
I'm here. Oh, thanks. I didn't think to move the camera.
Now. Yeah.
I mean, there's a logo. Oh well. We've got a couple of things coming up next month that we just organised. So we Beth Wire Maker is coming in, and we're making vase holders.
Oh yeah.
That's the end of October, I think. And then there's a Mindspace week that Virtual Village Hall are organising, doing the logo, and we're going to do like clay leaves. So I went out hunting for some leaves yesterday, nice autumn craft. So yeah, look out for those events. That's it from me. I'll go back to my little corner.
Cool. So if I did the whole perimeter, we'd have the same problem. We wouldn't be able to turn it inside out. So I leave about this much of a gap. What's that? I'll tell you. 1.5 inch gap. You could leave 2 inches. Let's leave 2 inches for.
Yeah, ease on camera.
And I'm not going to sew there. And this is on my lining piece, because if I sewed there, I wouldn't be able to turn it inside out.
Yes,
and then all my hard work would be gone.
Yeah.
So I could sew that now, but I haven't top stitched.
Go on, do it honestly. It's just I think it'd be nice for everyone to see a completed product. And you've got a lot of work to this afternoon, so you don't have time to top stitch. No, I'm joking. We got the kids coming at 4 for after school craft club, and then we've got adult crafts after that, haven't we? So
it's all happening.
Yeah, and we need a cup of tea. So
I'm just taking a zipper foot off now, just because I get my accurate sewing in. I've got a bigger screwdriver. I put 2 out for myself. 8.
So I guess that would be good to, like, if you were to make a few of these little cases, it would be good to just do all the zips at once, wouldn't it? And then change your foot.
That's so true. Well done. There we go.
If it comes.
You don't need to take it off, but you'll find that you'll start being a bit wobbly if you're sewing.
Yeah, it does look like it's easier with the balance too.
And then you'll just start to love the pressing foot because you realise why it's there. Ooh. It's good.
Yeah. You right?
Yeah, that comes on. There we go. If this bit on your thing falls off, don't panic. I'll show you how to put it back on.
Oh, I see that bit.
So you just push your presser foot lever down. It feels like an arcade kind of thing. It just grabs it and picks it up again. There we go. Cool. Yeah, hope it works.
If anyone's still watching, but yeah, no questions today.
Aww.
It's easy, apart from
Hope someone's watching.
Hopefully people aren't scared.
They're not scary zips.
No.
Good. I know I'm not following my chalk markings.
No. Decided Gwen would like a small one, yeah?
Yeah. It's because it's tucked.
Yeah. Gonna hide the tucker.
I just wanted to show people what they should.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like my sewing.
Yeah.
I can't do it on an angle.
No, yeah.
There we go. The whole bag's going to be a bit skew. Turning the corner. Yeah. Bit of reverse. Cool. And now you can just trim it down. If you've got, you can cut scissors, pinking shears. Most important, if you want nice pointy corners, just chop the corners, not the stitching. If you cut anything with a corner, tote bag, pillow, if you do the corners like that, it could be more pointy. Bunting.
Yeah, easing the corners. I know that.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh, they say that. I'm saying BZ.
Yeah.
I don't even know that. I'm trimming that because I made an error. Cool.
Look at that rain. Oh,
it's horrible. Anyone who's got sunshine.
Yes.
Ooh.
And then the moment of truth. Your face, your surprise. Come back in for a minute.
Cool. I'm just stuffing it.
Need to be like this.
Head and hands.
Yeah.
Let's see. Here we go. If this doesn't work, got a pin stuck in it.
Oh yeah.
Tell the people something nice so I can. There we go. So when you turn it round the first time, you'll be like, oh no, it's inside out still, and that is why you leave your zipper open.
I see.
So now I go again inside out. And it looks a bit like a sock until you push your corners out. There you go, I caught the zip in. You can see that straight away. Now I'm just gonna slowly and surely.
Yeah, and it's like a crochet hook, so it's good for this, I find.
Use anything pointy that's not
or like,
not a pair of scissors.
Yes.
There'll be tears if you use
and not a pen.
Not a pen. Yay!
Yay! Gwen will love it.
Yay! So we've got one more step. Actually, that's slush. Give it you can give it 9 now. But you'll notice, you might remember,
there's a hole.
There's a hole where you put it through. Now with a coin purse, you're not really going to turn it inside out a lot, so it's fine.
Yeah.
You don't want to lose your coins down it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do the same as I did with that and poke my corners out. And for any hand sewers out there, you could probably do a nice job of this, but me and Gemma aren't hand sewers.
No,
so
impatient.
Yeah. I'm just going to push that out as much as I can. Your lining will end up a bit smaller, which is what you want, otherwise it won't fit comfortably in the thing. That's kind of done it for me, but I'm going to fold both edges down and sew along that top edge. You could iron them, you could have matching thread, which I don't have.
No.
I'm just going to go for it.
Yeah, go for it. Then we'll head off. So yeah.
But if you're going to do a zip, try this as your first project.
Yeah,
and then you'll be like,
and then you can.
I love zips.
And then you can try some projects with, like, these bigger box corners, and then you'll be doing those jeans then.
Yeah. Original just sounds so angry all the time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So what's that about? That's not going to happen to you.
No,
that's
you
just
have a great time.
To me on the camera kind of thing. Oh, it's making me angry now.
It's just tired.
Cool. It would be nice to have actually.
I know, but it's the lining, isn't it?
No one's going to know. No one sees your lining. It's not like a dress.
Like a decision you make. And I guess you could almost do it from one edge to the other and make it look like a top stitch.
True.
In a white or something. Would look nice next time.
Just going to chuck it back in.
There you go.
Spend as long as you want pushing those corners out. And also pushing the zip out at the top. And if you've got a functioning zip, moment of truth. Ta-da!
Yay!
Got a little zipped purse.
Fear no more.
And this is to add to my big collection of zips now. Yeah. But there you go.
Cool. Well, hopefully that'll help you. Your fear of tackling zips.
Yeah.
And we'll be back. And we'll and again. Any more sewing ones? Because you're always happy to this.
Always happy to do a sewing one.
A couple of weeks ago, we suggested this. You weren't that confident with zips for you, and now actually it's been quite helpful. You've got to learn a little bit to do this video. So we're always up for your ideas. So do message if you've got any ideas.
Do buttonhole.
Buttonhole. I actually do know how to do that. That
might
be a good one. Let us know if you're up for that. All right, we've got to go. We've got to go get ready for the kids.
Yes.
Craft Club arrive soon. Oh, wrong way. I'll see you soon. All right. Have a good evening, and thanks for joining. Bye.
Bye.